If you want to be successful, you should be able to do what you have to do, right? Not be distracted by a lot of distractions or anything. This one habit or this one practice by Chanakya can help you transform that aspect. It will help you gain a big control over your life and your mind. So let's see what this ritual is in this video, okay? Let's begin. Hello guys, welcome to Book Ideas, where we tell you interesting ideas from interesting books. So the book that we are picked today, the idea that we are picking is from the book Chanakya in Daily Life by Radhakrishnan Pillai. Now Radhakrishnan Pillai is an expert on Chanakya. He has taken Chanakya scripts and teachings, and he has taught on how to use it in daily life. Now if you don't know who Chanakya is like the Steve Jobs or Albert Einstein or Elon Musk of politics. He is an innovator in politics. He understands politics at a level most of us don't. But that's not the cool part. The cool part is he took a kid and made him into a king, who's Chandragupta Maurya. So he is someone who is one of the greatest strategic minds in our history. So this is his advice. And I'll tell you what, this is an advice that is proven to work. Now what you do, you're defined by kind of what you do, right? If you dance, you're a dancer. If you are if you meditate, you're a meditator. If you do yoga, you're a yogi. And large part of that reason is because what you do impacts your life, how you think, how you act and everything. So Chanakya had a certain ritual that you had to do. So what he did was he gave rituals or certain practices, certain morning rituals to the king and to his students. He also gave to-do lists that people had to do. Whether you're a king or not, you had to do it. That's kind of a thing. So imagine if they gave him that responsibility, how powerful this is. So he said in arthashastra, and after going around a cow with her calf and a bull, he should proceed to the assembly hall. Now, when you expand this, his advice is basically for a king. At that time, it was like after you go around the bull or the cow and the calf in the morning, then go to the assembly hall. Assembly hall was like an office where the king did his work, where all the administration things happened, where all the king's work happened. So Radhakrishnan Pillai uses this and tells on how this could change your life. One of the first part of practice going around the bull is kind of like connecting with nature. When you look at people who are very peaceful, very lot more calm and relaxed, they're the people who are in touch with nature. They wake up in the morning, they're grateful for the nature. And that connection is important. So to build that, Chanakya suggested going around the cow. So you can do something like going out for a jog, looking at nature, being grateful for nature, on how being grateful for your experience or food. First thing in the morning. Once that connection happens, once you're in a good state of mind, then you get into your work. Your work life, whatever your work you have to do, you get into that. He also expands on why 3 things that you could do in terms of ritual that could change your life. One is, he said, just build a ritual, something that improves your life. Reading something or anything, writing something down, journaling, doing some positive affirmations, prayers, if it's religious stuff, whatever it is. Pick a few things and start doing that. Second thing he says is that it's harder in the beginning, but eventually something happens. That something which happens is you start to enjoy that practice. In fact, once you start working, you have to use a lot more willpower. You have to do it every single day and all that. But once you start building it, if you don't do it, you feel uncomfortable. If you don't do it, you're like, there's that frustration, or it's like that itch you can't scratch. It's just annoying, it's just frustrating that you can't do it or you did not do it. So that's the second part about it. Third part about it is, once you build a habit, you build self-discipline. You gain control over your mind. Why? Because to have self-discipline, you have to have control over your mind. And why is this such an amazing thing? Here's the thing. speak to people who started working out, or speak to people who go to gym, and ask them how did their life change before gym and after gym. One thing they'll obviously say is, you know what, I built a lot of muscles and all that, or I look fit, I'm fit, or whatever, or I lost weight, or whatever. But they speak another thing. They speak about another thing on how their life changed. They'll usually tell you that going to gym every day, working out, they became more disciplined in eating. They also became very, very disciplined in maybe waking up. They started waking up early. They started eating healthy things, maybe not overeating. They started to sleep well. They started to sleep on time. And look, all these changes from just going to gym every single day. So similarly, when you start building rituals, self-discipline in one area will translate onto different areas of your life. So you will actually become more self-disciplined in whatever work you're doing in different areas. So that's like what? Hitting multiple birds with one stone, right? So that's the kind of benefit that this has. So Chanakya is someone who advises this. He advised it to a king. He advised it to his students. So look, if it worked for his students, if it worked for a king who ran a kingdom, which was Mauryan Empire, pretty sure it works for you. So use this, change your life, build a self-discipline, gain more control over your mind, and enjoy your life. With that said, guys, this was the idea for today. If you want us to take out interesting ideas like this and provide it to you, then drop in the comments which book you would like us to pick next. That's it. If you felt like you learned something of value, something that could help you out, then leave a like and hit that subscribe button because we have a lot more amazing videos coming up. This is Abhishek signing off. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.